welcome to tonight's live stream of Vampyr. Just a quick thank you to everyone that watched either live or afterwards the Assassin's Creed Valhalla live stream this morning, part 1. Much appreciated. It's an interesting game, but we are back with Vampyr. If you haven't seen any of these videos yet, Vampyr, I would suggest watching from the beginning. It's a very interesting game. It was free on PlayStation Plus last month, but it is a very interesting game just in the fact that your choices change everything, and so I've got to do all the YouTube bits while I'm chatting, and I struggle to do two things at once, it seems. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. From the point of view that every choice you make affects the game in different ways, and the choices we've made so far has massively affected the game. Surprisingly as well, it's not done it in the way you would expect it to have done it. And we're on part 7, so we've done a good few hours into this now, and we're not that far in, not really. I checked to see how many chapters there actually was the other day, and I think there's 7 plus a prologue and an epilogue, and we are still in chapter 3, I believe. So yeah, we're not far into it at all, although time wise we've put a few hours in. We've died a few times, admittedly, but then that's part and parcel, I believe, personally. So it is going to happen. I've nearly finished doing the YouTube bits that I can't do in advance because I stream straight from the PlayStation. So I believe that's everything. It hasn't updated that. Why has it not updated that? Come on, update the bit I want you to update. Game times and save. There's always something. If you haven't played Vampyr before, the game is it was out in 2018, but it's definitely, personally, it's definitely worth a go, honestly. Hopefully, update. Everything's good. Everything is good. We can begin. Perfect. Yeah. So like I say, this is Vampyr. Part 7. The combat is a little bit chunky. Chunky, clunky, whatever way you want to put it. It's not brilliant, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. It just takes a little bit getting used to, especially since I was playing Assassin's Creed this morning. I've now got to get back used to it, and Assassin's Creed combat's very different. But I'm sure we'll figure out. So we've made 2 big decisions so far. Both have changed the game dramatically. We'll have a quick look at those decisions, and then we shall we'll have a look at those decisions, and then we will carry on. My plan is a couple of hours. Bear me 1 second. I've just got to sort myself out a second. One of the reasons one of the reasons I don't show pictures, I don't have a camera, is because I don't have a camera, admittedly. Sorry about that. But also because it gets really hot in my front room when I'm live streaming. So I very rarely wear a t-shirt. And that's not something you don't want to be seeing. So I don't really want to show you anything like that off. Anyway, back to the game. So we can't upgrade our weapons. We've currently got a level 3 good hacksaw, 104 damage, attack speed 15, stamina 20. We need good handle parts times 3 to upgrade. We've got a good two-handed weapon. We've got good through and stake. Again, we need tiny good handle parts, so we need all the blue stuff now. We've got a decent gun. Gun I've not really used very much. It's not brilliant. These aren't really anything I need currently. Wrong button. Okay. So that was a world event. An unknown event happened. We will talk about that. What is that one? Dr. Swansea. Okay, cool. We've got to go there. We will quickly talk about what we've done previously. So we're chapter 1 is what happened to you, how you became a vampire, what happened to your sister, meet in the hospital. Chapter 2 we found out Lady Asprey, who's also a vampire it seems, was being blackmailed. We found out who was blackmailing her, and then we had to. It was Dorothy Crane, and then we had to decide what to do with Dorothy Crane, and we chose to make her forget. And then she turned into a Skal, which is a lesser vampire that are everywhere tormenting people. I think we had the choice of killing her, letting her go, or making her forget. And making her forget, I thought was a good choice for me. That's what I wanted to do. And now she's bad and missing. Consequences of that is if we go to that community, she is now missing, and people are now having issues. We've got a serious condition in Whitechapel because of her being missing. And then we've got chapter 3. We're still on chapter 3, we've still more to do with it. But someone was killed at the hospital. We had to go and find Sean Hampton. It turns out he's a Skal as well, but he's still in control to a point. We also attended a sister's funeral. We had a choice what to do with him. We decided to let him go because he was protecting other Skals that don't want to kill people underneath his factory. So we thought we'd spare him. It was a choice of turning him into a vampire. It was a choice of killing him or sparing him. So we spared him because I thought that was a good choice. Turns out that was a bad choice because that district is now critical, as he is now missing because I slept and it came up saying that everyone thought he'd started a cult. He then went missing. Giselle Paxton and her daughter Lottie are both also missing. Dyson Delaney, another person, is also missing. I think that was everyone that's missing. We haven't met 4 characters in the docs yet, but they're now critical. If it gets to hostile, I already know what happens. People die. So that's obviously something to avoid. But these were choices that I thought were good choices and obviously messed up massively. But they're choices that I made and now I've got to live with the consequences. Back at the hospital, we're stable in Pembroke Hospital. Problem being, a lot of people are now getting ill. Still got one person we haven't met, but we're one of the doctors. So fatigue, 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 fatigue. We can cure fatigue. We can't cure headache. A minute, we can cure fatigue. And we haven't really been to the West End yet. So I'm not too worried about the hospital, because we can cure them. That's not an issue. The issue we're going to have is that critical issue, because I can't cure her headache. So that's going to be an issue. We've got to carry on with the mission at the minute, which we've got to go to. We've checked the corpse that was found outside the night shelter before Sean Hampton disappeared. Now we've got to locate the man's flat. That's her next main mission. Side missions wise, we've got a grave digger mission, and that's it in the docks. So that's not going to increase too much when we do that. We've finished that mission. We just got to go and tell them what we did, and that's all that mission's done. And then Whitechapel, this mission we've done, and now it won't come up, so that's a bugged mission by the looks of things. And then we still need to do the Braille, and obviously we haven't really been there. So we now have to, if we have a look at the map, we now need to head over here, which will take us back to Pembroke, but it's to go and search this man's flat. An unknown event happened, an unknown event happened. These were, I'm assuming that's everyone that went missing. That's why the events are there. I don't know about that. And then we've got new that was the where someone died, that one there. Oh, what's going on there? Can't get it to hover. Hang on. What's in that one? New dialogue for Lady Ashbury. New dialogue for Dr. Swanson. You know about that. That's the Nurse Crane. That's him going missing. I'm assuming these are people that have gone missing as well, is what I'm assuming. I don't know what that event is. But yeah, our next plan is to go and find out at this man's flat. Obviously there's vampire hunters around, like in there. We need to head this way by the looks of things. Our vampire sensors to see if there's anyone around. Blinker Skull over there. So Purim Rookie over there. And we need to head that way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we should be able to get round here. There's a rookie there though. It's just him. So we're going to have to take him on. Oh, there had to be another one there. Oh, there's some blood found. A bit of health. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's dead. Did some damage to us though. We're going to need some blood soon. Nothing to pick up here. Common trigger part. We need blue. Okay. There's another rookie over there. There's two over there. We're going to try and ignore them for a minute, I think. We're going to be going that way. Is it that way we want to be heading? Yes. We've got several enemies here. 22. Level 22. We're level 15. Speak English, do ya? But I haven't got enough blood.
Watch out!
Need blood. Quite desperately I need blood. Oh, crossbows. Lacking stamina. And now I'm dead. That didn't last very long. I forgot about the stamina system. I don't know where it's going to start us, to be fair. That was my own fault. I lost track of how much stamina I had and made things difficult. Let's try that again. I was doing really well at combat last episode, as we took on some quite big bosses. But yeah, that was a bit silly of me. And this stream did start a little bit earlier than I first expected. Just the way things work out. Sometimes if I goes to bed, I can stream. Perfect. She's went to bed a little bit earlier. So it was a little bit earlier than first advertised on my Facebook page. It is worth having a look, keep an eye on my Facebook page and my banners on YouTube to see what streams and stuff are upcoming. Right, Western Docks. So right, that's it. We're just back in the bedroom. So we've got to do all that again. We roughly know where we're heading. We know there's a bookie here with someone else.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Are you deaf? Die! Burn it, boys!
That stuff is going to hurt, mate. Where's he gone? Oh! That killed me really quickly. What is going on? How did that stuff kill me so quickly? What is going on here? I was not expecting to be dying this quickly, this much. Okay. Should we try to take 3? That wasn't. I don't know. I can't explain it. There's something I will say. If you are free tomorrow, about 9:30 in the morning UK time, I'll be streaming part 2 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We did about 3 hours this morning, so we're going to carry on with that. And that will probably be my last stream this week before I start work again. But then don't forget No Man's Sky, discovering one planet at a time. Sunday 8 o'clock. Definitely an episode worth a watch, in my opinion. Right, shall we try this again? I'm obviously doing something majorly wrong to die that quickly. I've got a big attack power to use. I was saving it, admittedly. I can cut through, but I don't want to have to cut through. I shouldn't have to.
It's one of them!
Take the blood. And then once the blood's done, we'll do a big attack. Right, the rook is gone.
Die, leech!
Heal ourselves.
Killing's all you deserve. I hate leeches!
Right, blood back. We need to heal ourselves. Right, he's dead. Right, well that's something. Managed to defeat those two. I know there's people here, I want to avoid these people. Problem is, we know also there's people here, and this is where it happened last time. I don't think I have a choice but to go this way. No, that's kind of the way I've got to go, unfortunately. This is where I died last time.
Over there! There's one of them!
There's the blood. Stamina's down. We've got to get away from the stamina's down. Plenty of blood. One's down. And he's down. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know what happened last time. Crate there. And a crate there. Yeah. God knows what happened last time for us to die so quickly. More silver there. Right. We need to go up. I think. Yeah. Nothing else here for us. No more crates. I'm a little bit careful because, obviously, as you can see, dying is an issue. Let's take. Okay. This flat is here, by the looks of things. Yeah.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Yeah, someone's been dragged upstairs. There's blood everywhere. Okay, we're going to take what we can. I think that's everything. Another poster. Someone out the window. Which is fine, but I now actually get everything else before we do any more at this point. Mainly because I've got a lot of people I need to heal shortly. Right, they went out the window here.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
I would assume another vampire would be my first thought.
Where does this blood trail lead?
I've got a feeling it's going to lead to another boss, I'd assume, at this point. Let's hope not. Needed to heal myself a little bit more. There's a person coming. Crew and cadet. We're going to have to pass through him. We killed those with relative ease, to be fair. It's not a bad thing at this point. The other cells again. Still the blood trail we're trying to follow. That's not good. And I've just used my big attack. So it's going to be a while before I can do a big attack, and that guy drains your blood. I've had to come up against them before, and there's more than one. This could be interesting. 35 seconds. I'm going to hold off attacking, just because I need my big attack. Fully healed. But I'm pretty sure I need a big attack to do this. 15 seconds. There's more than one of them. There's two and I can see one over there. Okay.
Why drag the poor?
Big attack.
We'll crush this beast. I are here to stop.
Stamina.
Watch out! Oh my God! The beast must die. Oh my God!
He drains the blood. Right. Nothing else to pick up off those guys. Right, what happened here? How did she die?
The
Vampyr.
marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Did we take the watch?
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I took the watch just in case it belongs to someone. A flower in her mouth.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin.
Ah.
Someone is targeting my family.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win.
So someone was watching us. I looked at things. Shillings on that. I said silver earlier. That's because I've been playing Assassin's Creed, and their money's all obviously in silver. Do apologise for that. We're trying to follow someone by the looks of things. Musty box of pills. Picking up plenty of stuff on the way. I don't think anything can upgrade my weapons at this point.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Where are we heading? Always pick up everything as I go. That's extremely important. Two Prune rookies here. Just the two. No, there's a 3, 6. Cadet.
It's one of them!
Should be more than a match for these.
Watch yourself!
Excellent blood, he just killed himself. This guy had a bomb and I was like, that guy's annoying me because every time he hits me he knocks me down. Didn't need to hear the sounds because I was going to do it with there. I am assuming I need to jump down, to be honest. I might not have done. There. Bag over here. Who are we following? That's the question. Cemetery. I've been here before.
They've all been butchered.
It's a different mission, this was. We went here when we went to see her sister be buried. What's going on?
I can still sense a presence.
I'm obviously just picking stuff up as I go. I'm not looking.
To me.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. going to be another boss, isn't it, of some sort? The last few I've done have been pretty difficult. This is where her sister was buried.
I feel someone's eyes upon my neck.
I think that's just saved, which is probably a good thing at this point. That's the vicar.
You! What have you done?
He buried her sister.
What happened? Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary,
That's her sister.
is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
I think she feels we let her down.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother.
Yes.
Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. You killed me, brother!
So I assume he's going to take the He's going to take on our sister. Big attack.
Rest in peace, monster. Assassin! You left me to rot in this grave. Come to me, Jonathan. Abomination.
He does a lot of damage.
What have you done? Kinslayer!
I've got a big attack again in a second. Just trying to stay away from her at this point because she does a lot of damage.
You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster. You left. Kiss me again, sweet brother. Give me your blood, priest.
Oh,
Final thoughts are just to die for. Abomination! What have you done?
this is not easy, and it's trying to get a hit in without her killing me. She's just healed herself as well.
Kinslayer!
I'm gonna try and get near. See if we-
Rest in peace, monster.
He resisted.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Healed myself. Healed myself again. This is not going well. She resisted.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Well, that damage was right there.
What have you done?
Yeah, this isn't. I'm just trying to stay away from her, to be fair. You can get one attack in, and then she gets it. She's killed the priest. I've got a big attack in a minute.
Peace, monster.
Big attack. Done a decent amount of damage, I think. She got me big time then.
Come to me, Jonathan.
You got one attack, then you got to get away from it. And I'm nearly out of blood.
Sweet brother.
You got me. I'm out of blood.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Right, we've got some blood back. We needed that desperately.
Rest in peace, monster.
Ah, that's what I didn't want to do. Little attack, and then get away.
Kiss me again, sweet brother. Because you spared Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me! What have you done?
He's gonna kill me. to heal. Big attack. Oh, she killed me. That is extremely difficult. Although to be fair, I wasn't doing many hits to start with because I was just trying to stay away from her. So I think I've got a strategy, but it's going to be a hard battle. It's a very hard battle. I think I've got a strategy. The problem is I don't think I'm going to have as many potions now. No. I'm starting with none.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
You've killed me, brother!
Do the big attack. It's a hit and run. Right, move away from her now.
Come
She'll
to
make
me,
me
Jonathan.
throw. Trying to avoid. We should try and get blood out of it there. She resisted.
Rest in peace, monster.
I'm going to take some of her blood. Missed up. She caught me there. Let's go again. I've got that time. And then she does a little bit of damage there.
Kiss me again, sweet brother. Assassin! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! What have you done? Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for.
She just healed herself.
You've killed me, brother! Come to me, Jonathan.
Game plan this time is working. So be careful of these things when they explode. Take more of her blood.
Abomination! Kiss me again, sweet brother.
This is not easy. You have got a big attack in effect. Big attack now. Some damage at least.
Rest in peace, monster.
Oh. That went good.
What have you done? Kiss me again, sweet brother.
I wanted to avoid that.
What have you done?
She's a big attack. I'm going to drain us some more. Take some of our blood. That should help us a little bit more.
Rest in peace, monster.
About halfway. If you don't time it correctly, she catches you.
Come to me,
We are over
Jonathan.
halfway. Oh, he's got me again. What time is it?
What have you done?
Big attack again. Do some more damage, please. Still miles away from getting down, though. Got me. Again. Ah. That is extremely difficult. I got it about halfway, and even that wasn't enough. I suppose the only thing, if we kill the priest, she doesn't revive. That's the only thing I can think of, maybe. We kill the priest, she doesn't revive. But yeah, that's extremely difficult. And this is because I've not eaten anyone. Otherwise I'd be a lot higher level, a lot more XP. There's people I want to kill, People I want to eat, but I'm kind of not, because I just realised a better thing to do. And at this point, I am regretting it quite a lot. But yeah, I think we need to eat him to stop her healing. To be fair, that might be the way forward. Okay. We're going to do her straight away. Big attack. Take a lot of the power away.
Abomination, come to me, Jonathan.
We're going to eat him.
Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true
That
nature.
now hopefully stops her. And we can eat her, take some of her blood.
You left me to rot in this grave.
Right, she now can't heal by eating the vicar, because we've done it for her.
Kinslayer!
Take some more of the blood. She'll do her big hurry uppy bit and make exploding things happen, that's fine. Our big attack is now on. Cool. This is going better this time. Still getting hit.
You left me to rot in this grave. What have you done? You've burned away Nurse's mind. You're a monster. Kinslayer! Come to me, Jonathan.
Gotta get the timing right.
You've killed me, brother.
A minute healing, I think.
What have you done?
Take some of her blood. Got a big attack in a second as well. Big attack now. Right, we're over halfway. This isn't going to get any easier, I know that.
Monster.
Right, exploding blood doesn't help.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
I think doing better. Killing the vicar definitely made a difference. Pardon me.
Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me!
I don't. Admittedly.
Rest in peace, monster.
Oh. Fought you too many times for my liking. Big attack. That did quite a lot of damage. We are getting there.
What have you done?
Oh, that's what I didn't want to do. Blood things everywhere. Can't lose it now. I'm so close to beating her.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Loads of blood, pain in the butt. And now I'm low. Can't afford to get hit. 5 seconds and I've got a big attack. Big attack. Is it enough? Yes. Finally did it.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
Just gotta pause it 1 second. It's not paused, is it?
No, I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor.
Will it pause?
Like a rabid dog.
Yeah, it will pause. It should pause. I'm just... Yeah. I'm just really desperate for the toilet, so give me 2 seconds and I'll carry on. Right, sorry about that. Just couldn't, I had to go.
Or think you're performing an autopsy?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, No dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Where do we take her then? Okay. So her sister is also now a vampire. A few nights later. That was a hard battle. The only problem with this game is loading screens are horrendous. They take forever.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Wow. So it's changed in the West End. Garda launched a great hunt. Killing any Econ they can locate Lord Redgrave. Contacted me, wish to meet you immediately. Okay. Right, first thing I do need to do. Now we can analyse this, can't we? So I'm not worried about treatments. As for fatigue, we need those. I don't think we got anything to upgrade weapons, did we? No. No. No, so we can't upgrade any weapons, which is fine. What can we do? I know there's a load of people we need to heal here. So, what I will do quickly, I'm probably going to call it a night shortly, I think. Mainly because I'm knackered. I don't want to evolve. I've got 4,000 points. It says I can evolve. I don't want to. We know there's quite a lot of people we need to heal here. So we need to quickly find a load of these people and heal them. That's my thinking at this point. I've got a list of people I need to try and heal. Okay, Thomas Elwood. We're in the wrong room. She's got a cold. We can't cure. I don't think we can cure a cold, can we? Wrong button. I'm used to doing that for cold. Can we cure a cold? Pneumonia, bronchitis, sepsis, fatigue, cold. We can cure a cold. Where did she disappear? Quick. Let's go and grab her. We're going to quickly cure her.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
We can ask her. We have lots of new skills.
I know you're very close to
option.
Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Go.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
So they're cheating
Why do you
patients
do
out of
it?
money to
Why
let them
not?
into the hospital to then...
Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything
they're
you
kind of
swore
not
to
doing
uphold
the right
as a
thing, are
nurse.
they?
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Okay,
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
okay, so we've one person healed. Who else have we got? She's healthy. He's got fatigue. We need to quickly give him.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Got to heal as many people as
Evening,
possible.
Dr. Reed.
Gives me XP, but on top of that, helps the area.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back
We managed to find
disfigured
some
by
more
the
dialogue options
Germans,
as well, so...
and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Beauty is not everything, Mr. Elwood.
Says Mr. Prettyface.
Tell me what really
You
happened.
failed the hint.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
We've already done that, and we've lost a hint on him.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, fatigue.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust.
All
on
extra
every
XP.
street corner.
Alright, so he's now recovering. She's fine. Right. Milton. Teague here.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I think we've done all those ones by the looks of it.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Milton's shotgun. We haven't got enough for it. What can we sell? Nothing's worth a massive amount by the looks of it. Yeah, we haven't got that much money, have we? But he's got one-on-one. We're gonna have no money left, but that's okay. We still need to talk to him.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any
Thanks for
medical
that,
help,
Ian.
Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. Well, thanks, anyway.
Goodbye, Milton.
Investigate citizens' actions. What's going on there? There's an issue. There's something going on. Quickly heal
Good
her.
evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Thanks. It says something had happened here. Investigate citizens' actions. Right, it's gone again, so I don't know what happened there. He's good, Tripix is good, she's recovering. So we need to do the Beatrice Goswick. We need to get to cash. Harvey Fiddick.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
No, we've got nothing else for him.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down,
Another
my
one
boy.
done. She needs treatment.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Still need hints for her.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye,
Sure.
Mrs.
Someone
Goswick.
else helped.
What a blundering idiot.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to...
Okay, so we need to go to Lady Ashby's at some point on the West End. We still need to speak to Trippets, don't we? I think it's Trippets to tell him we've cured all these. Can't cure migraine. We need to find Rakesh and Dr. Waverley Ackroyd, but I'm pretty sure we need to speak to Ackroyd for another thing as well.
The doubt.
So where is Ackroyd? Milton Hooks. Ackroyd is through there.
I will not let you down, my boy.
We
I'm quite
complete a
busy
side
right
mission
now,
at the same
Dr.
time.
Reed.
Tell me, Waverley, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
I really hope you're right about this, Dr. Ackroyd. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Okay.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that
Medicine.
I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish that this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Another one done. So we still need to heal Chidana. And we still need to go to Strickland, tell him what happened. And we can't heal him. He's got a migraine. So Strickland, Rakesh is out there. Let's quickly go and heal Rakesh.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Nothing we need to do there.
Please
All
show
quickly
me what
trade.
you
I've
have to
got
sell.
no money,
Of
obviously.
course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yeah, it's not no good to me. Need to
Good
hear
evening,
them.
Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the
complete the
dead
side
is not the
mission.
most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye,
Didn't
Mr.
help.
Chidana.
Pretty sure it needs a key, yeah. And then we need to find Strickland. There.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you,
Still can't
Dr.
believe I failed
Reed.
at him.
Can I be of any help?
There's nothing about there. No, we need to let him know about his
I
job
located
provider.
the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
So that's updated now, so what's changed there then? I might gather the ingredients for medication. Sodium hypochlorite, potassium pergonate. Might already have them. Potassium pergonate, yes. Sodium hydrochlorite. I'm pretty sure it's that one. I can do that side mission now. Ferrous tartrate. Was that the other one I had? Yeah, I've got enough.
How long must I wait, damn it?
So I need to head
Blaming
to my
me when
table.
no further your objections.
This
How
way.
long is it going to take to fix me?
And I can actually do that part of the side mission now. Looking at it. No, it feels like a walk around instead of just going down the stairs closest to me. Don't know why I did that. But yeah, there's something we can do in here. We can go to our table. Why would it let me?
Strickland's project could be dangerous.
There we go.
I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
What do we have to do that rest of that side mission? Choose what to do it. Bring the medicine to Thoreau, report further to Dr. Ackroyd. Could be dangerous. We've got to make a decision. Do we give it to Farouk or go to Ackroyd? He's recovering currently. So, he's young and dangerous, is fascinated by the science of medical advance. If only got some experience on his own, he's waiting for some products and meeting orders. We've got the thing for him. Do we give it? I think we should give it to Farouk, personally. So where is he? Rakesh. Where is Farouk? Get the Swansea. Get the Hawkins. I think we should give it to Farouk. Backwards there.
Come now, we can handle this.
Let me see. Riddick. Beatrice. Ackroyd. Where is he gone?
I will not let you down, Michael.
There.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Cool.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
We need to go and put it in the office. I think it's here, isn't it? It's Dr. Swansea. We have got a lot of XP. Letter to Dr. Swansea.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
So what do we have to do with this medication? In the doctor's office. Mr. Gosworth's medical file. I'm in the office, where do I put it?
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Investigation succeeds.
It's locked.
Right, so we've done is that. We've got to go and meet Lord Asprey, Lady Asprey. There's an event there. There's other stuff happening. We still haven't touched the West End, which is near where we need to go soon. We have finished the side mission, so that's all of those done. We've cured everyone here, bar the headache we can't do. There's still someone we haven't actually met yet, strangely. This is critical, and there's still people we haven't met. We could sleep and evolve. And then these are Whitechapel, this is critical as well. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to sleep. And then I'm going to evolve. See if we can upgrade anything first. I don't think we can, I think we need more than one weapon part. I think we needed 3, didn't we? Yeah, we've only got 1. Yeah. Plenty of those, plenty of those. These are all glass files, which we've got plenty of. Can make the Mark II. Regeneration, stamina, blood serum. Craft 3 of those. And we can craft 2 of those. Craft 3 of those. And then we can change those. There's a lot better. And then I'm going to sleep and evolve, and then that's probably it for the stream tonight, to be fair. We could change our ultimate if we wanted to, but it's probably not a good idea. What do we want to do? Body condition, bite, science, we can hold more. Blood capacity, body condition. 1,000 to go up. I think it's a good idea. And stamina goes up, so that's 1,000. Up to level 16. Their claws are still level 1, to be honest. Probably something we need to change. This is our healing property. It's 1,300 to go up. So we heal more of ourselves. So why does... So you trade the instant health gain for greater regeneration. Trade more blood. Oh, so the cost is higher. Okay, we've still got enough for one more. We're still number 2. We're already number 2 about that one. We need 3,000 for that. We don't really use a jump. still got a blood barrier. We could increase it 1300 to increase a blood barrier, or we can do fast regeneration. Let's do that, I think. And then we'll do our bite. No, we can't do a bite. Can do a blood capacity. We're up to level 17. 2 levels. I don't know what's going to happen to the districts. I'm hoping not much. Healed all these people. Everyone is healthy. That's critical. So it's stage critical. We know there's still people missing. So I probably need to find out what's happening there. That's gone critical because there's lots of people now need healing here. Cold, neuralgia, fatigue. So people are going to die if I don't heal them soon. And we can't do anything here because we've not been here. So it's still stable. Okay. So we've leveled up 2 levels. So I'm probably going to call it a night, mainly because I'm absolutely knackered. But also I've got to be up early. So we finished off chapter 3, and we're now on chapter 4, which I now won't be able to do until next week. But what I will say is, tomorrow morning I will be back on 9:30 for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So check that out if you're free, and just drop in and say hello. And yeah, hopefully next week we'll have more Vampyr. But keep an eye on the banner on the top of the YouTube channel for times and schedule, and have a look at my Facebook, Soldierboy_UDL. That will also have scheduled coming up as well. But thank you for watching. It's massively appreciated, and hopefully I'll see some people tomorrow. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.